Hey, hey. Fat guy shower rant here. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos, but honestly, I've just been been going through some stuff, like both mentally and a little bit physically. As far as physically, like, I feel like every other week I'm like hurt. Like right now, I called out of work today because I don't know what happened last night, but I messed up my knee. You know, like I've been hobbling around all day today, and it was really weird. Last night it just started was progressively getting worse, and it was feeling kind of swollen, stiff, but a lot of discomfort. And anyways, before that, I had kind of hurt my back a little bit, so I took a day off from work for that. And that was like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And since then, shit. my boss decided, she's so fucking weird, man. She goes hot and cold. Like, everything was going fine, we were doing great, and she was collaborating with me on things, and then out of nowhere, because she asked me to move some stuff in a warehouse, so I did, and then at the same time I was also cutting down a tree that day in my house, in my backyard. So I kind of overdid it, I think, and I didn't throw out my back, but I just was same thing, hurt, stiff. Took the day off to rest, and somehow she made it seem like I'm a liability, so she needs to reduce what I'm doing in the warehouse, and she only wants me to focus on customer service and sales, which supposedly sales means bringing new stores, which is just cold calling. Hey, you want to buy some CBD? That's fucking stupid. So she has no sales plan or anything like that, and it's ridiculous. She expects me to do it, and I'm like, what, for 24 bucks an hour? Fuck you. So then she's all, well, there's not much work to do, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and reduce your hours. I'm like, fuck you. I was so pissed, and it really kind of took a toll on me mentally for about 2 weeks. But I started to kind of try to, turn lemons into lemonade. And I figured, you know what? This is a really good opportunity for me to do something different entirely. So, this is why I've been kind of MIA here, making videos. I decided I think I'm gonna start my own business. Maybe doing deliveries, like logistics, trucking. We'll see what I end up doing, but definitely some sort of logistics, transport. I'm kind of debating what I want to jump into. If I want to start small and just get a little cargo van, like a Sprinter, and just try to do local routes with the occasional over the road, or if I want to do buy a box truck. I was mostly focusing on non-CDL type trucking, just because every time I look at commercial driver school, because I've always had a fascination with driving long distances and just trucking in general. I love trucks, semi trucks. To me, they're beautiful vehicles. So I don't know. I've always wanted the freedom and independence to be able to do that. So I've been looking at some box trucks, some cargo vans, And I was just talking to my neighbor. He works for the county. And I was like, this dude's gotta have a commercial license. So, you know, where he drives a bunch of big ass trucks. So I asked him, I go, you know, where did you get it? How did you do it? So he told me, and he says he sends his workers. He has a trucking school that he sends his new hires. He said, check them out. All right. Sure enough, dude, they're half the price of all the other trucking schools. Like everything else is like anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. And these guys are only like $2,500. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can do that. They have really, really flexible classes. So I think I'm gonna start my own business. So right now, I was like, well, I might as well try to use this 3-day artist 4-day work week to my advantage. You know, and I started looking at like weekend classes. And then the bitch goes and like pulls another fast one. Like she sent me an email saying that they had to reduce my work hours to 32 hours a week. And I was like, okay, yeah, we already talked about that. And you know, it can go up and down as the week needs. Like, well, what do you mean down? So sure enough, she goes in like the first week. Shit, I think it was like the first Monday. She sends me home early, like an hour early, and I was like, dude, like, you know, and I'm not even hitting 8 hours. You know, you need to give me work for enough for 8 hours, otherwise, what am I doing here? So, you know, this went on for like a week, all week, probably for 2 weeks, yeah, last week. Sending me home early, and me just being like, well, I guess I'm not working, you know, 7 or 8 hours a day now. So I decided, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna apply for unemployment, claim reduced hours, which it is, and try to maybe go to school in the meantime. Try to get my CDL. So, I've also been in talks with one of my best friends. Him and I, he tried to start like a transport or a repossession company way back when. And I wouldn't mind doing that again, to be honest. But we, you know, he kind of just fell through. He was doing it with his brother. His brother was kind of mostly just trying to take over, to use him, to expand his own, you know, repo business. And then, what happened? Well, he ended up bailing on that and just going like, you know, regular 9-to-5 jobs. So I told him about, you know, wanting to start this transport company. And he seems like he's all on board. He's all excited about it. Well, not as excited as I am. I need to get him excited. I need to get him on the same page as me. Excited to do this. So, that has been all happening. We'll see what happens with my job. She's been hiring or interviewing people, I know that. We'll see what for, if she keeps me or not. Even after today. I don't know. Really feel like I should see a labor lawyer. Especially if she does end up firing me.
It just looks better in my house, but on my behalf, but at this point it could probably be for wrongful termination. I mean, as long as I've been there, she's always given me like little weird comments or remarks or looks, just because of like, you know, I stretch, or you know, my back hurts or anything like that, or even when I did call out for work and my back hurts. I guess it's all had nothing to do with work. Maybe it did, because all I was doing was sitting. But I didn't say that. So there was no reason for her to like think I would like file disability or something. Workman's comp. Well, if she fires me, I think I can. Maybe I should file for workman's comp. Oh. Definitely violates a lot of OSHA laws. She's been stealing my wages a little bit, like changing my clock in and clock out. If I clock in early, she adjusts it. If I clock out late, she adjusts it. I know I have a case, but I just don't know if it'll be worth it for the lawyer to take my case. I don't really know how that stuff works. I guess I could just talk to her and find out, period. All right, but to that end, I'll start trying to do more videos. Let you guys know how this, you know, franchise or this business startup goes. Till next time.